will now be recorded.
So in today's demo session, we are going to discuss about cloud computing and Salesforce. And we will see what exactly cloud computing and what is the use, why each client is adopting cloud services nowadays, and what are the various benefits that we have upon using cloud services, and what drawbacks that we have in traditional IT industry approach, and how can we access the cloud services from the various vendors. And in this cloud industry, what is the significance role of Salesforce? So what exactly the Salesforce.com organization, and what kind of services offered by Salesforce to their customers on rental basis, and how can we access each and every cloud service from Salesforce, and what are the various benefits that we have upon using cloud services from Salesforce, and why this Salesforce is in huge demand in the market, and how will be the opportunities on Salesforce, and what are the various modules that we are going to discuss as part of this course, and what kind of resources we are offering to each and every student as part of this course. We'll see in today's demo session. And at the end of the session, we'll be having a questions and answers session. So whatever the questions, whatever the doubts, whatever the queries that we have, we can raise those questions. I will give the clarification for this. Okay. So this is the agenda for today's demo session. And I'm requesting all the online people, could you please be on mute so that we should not have any disturbance in the session now. So before starting the session, let me introduce myself. Myself, Firoz. I'm having more than 14 years of experience in IT industry. And initially, I have worked as a Salesforce.NET developer, and I have worked on .NET for around 7 years. And I worked on the various implementations on .NET framework by using C Sharp, VB.NET, ASP.NET, and Oracle and the SQL Server as a backend. And then I have migrated to Salesforce. And since last 7.5 years, I'm working on Salesforce as a Salesforce technical architect. And my core expertise areas are the Salesforce configurations and the customizations by using Force.com platform, and the integrating with the third-party systems, integrating with the large enterprise applications, and Lightning framework. All these areas I have worked on, okay, as part of the Salesforce implementations. Okay, so this is a brief introduction about myself, and let me quickly jump into the demo session. We'll see each and every feature in detail one by one. Okay, so let's start with cloud computing first. So what exactly the cloud computing and what is the use? Okay, now let's see. From cloud computing, the word cloud refers to the internet. From cloud computing, the word cloud refers to the internet. So nowadays, usage of internet is very, very high. Everybody is accessing the internet by using various devices like desktops, laptops, mobiles, smartphones, tabs. The people are using various devices. With the help of the devices, they're accessing the internet. Through the internet, they're accessing various applications And with the help of these applications, the people are performing their own transactions through online. They're performing the transactions through online. Now, come to a small scenario. For example, almost 10 to 12 years back, during 2010. So during 2010, if you want to perform any bank transactions, we have to go to the bank branch manually. We have to stay in the queue for a long time. Then only we can perform the bank transaction. It may be deposit or withdraw. Like the similar way. If you want to reserve any movie ticket, we have to go to the movie theater a bit early. We have to stay in the queue for a long time. Then only we can reserve the movie ticket. If you want to pay any utility bills like your water bills, electricity bills, mobile postpaid connection bills, internet access bills, at that time we have to go to the nearest agent. We have to stay in the queue for a long time. Then only we can make the payment of our utility bills. That means what? We are visiting the organization personally. We are wasting some time to stay in the queue. We are wasting some money. But now the situation is completely reverse. Now the situation is completely reverse because of internet access. Now we no need to go to any bank branch. We no need to go to the movie theater a bit early. We no need to go to the nearest agents. Just we can sit in our home, use a small device. It may be desktop or laptop or mobile or a smartphone or a tab. Through the device, we can access the internet. With the help of the internet, access the corresponding application. With the help of the application, we can perform the transaction through online. So, with the help of this internet access, we can perform all the transactions through online. Like we can do the bank transactions, we can reserve movie tickets, we can reserve travel tickets, we can make the payment of utility bills, everything we can perform through online just by sitting in our home. So that we can save the time, we can save the money as well. So, as the individual person, in order to perform my own personal transactions, we are using the help of internet and we are accessing various applications. Now, like the similar way, not only as an individual person, each and every organization is accessing the various softwares. Each and every organization is using various softwares to perform the business transactions through online. Like for example, when you go to the banking systems, banking people are using their own software to automate their all the customers and transaction details. When you go to a restaurant, those people are using different softwares to automate all their customers' information, sales information, orders information, and everything. So each organization is using various softwares to automate their business processes. Now, in this case, whatever the softwares that we are using as an individual person or as an organization, whatever the softwares that we are using to automate our business processes, all the softwares has been divided into two categories. So, in IT industry, whatever the softwares that we have to automate our business processes, all the softwares has been divided into two categories. First one, on-premise applications. First one, on-premise applications. Second one, on-demand applications. These on-demand applications are also called as cloud applications. Okay, we have on-premise and on-demand. These on-demand applications are also called as cloud applications. Okay, these are the two categories of applications are available in IT industry nowadays. First one on premise, second one on demand or cloud. So now here we have to understand what exactly on premise applications, what exactly on demand or cloud application, what is the major difference between these two you should be aware of. because from the beginning of this organization, Salesforce people are purely offering cloud applications, no on-premise concept in Salesforce. Then we should be able to understand what is the difference between Salesforce applications and other technologies like as Java, .NET, okay, Oracle, all these things. So you can understand the basic difference between these applications. Now, let's see. First of all, let's see on-premise application. On-premise, premise. Generally, what do you mean by the word premises? Premises means our area. Premises means our area or our surroundings over here. Now, in this case, that area may be our entire room also. That area may be our entire building also. That area may be our organization. That area may be our network. That area may be our device also, which we are using to access the application. So in this case, as part of this on-premise application, premise means the device. Premise means the device. So on-premise application means what? Whatever the application you want to use to automate our business processes, to store your business related data, whatever the application you are going to use, that application should be there inside your premises. That application should be there inside your premises. That means that application should be there inside your device. That means that application should be installed into your local system first. That is a fundamental principle. The fundamental phenomena of on-premise application is on-premise application requires a pre-installation of the software inside your local device first. So we have to install the software first, then only we can start utilizing that. That is the fundamental principle of on-premise applications. Okay? Understand the concept here? Now, let me give you one small scenario. For example, assume that just now, I have purchased a smartphone. Okay, just now, I have purchased a smartphone. It may be Samsung, it may be Sony, or OnePlus, or Apple, iPhone, anything, whatever. Just now, I have purchased a smartphone. In my smartphone, I have inserted the SIM card. I'm able to make some calls. I'm able to receive some calls also. Now, I'm having internet data balance also in my account. So, I'm able to access internet as well. Now, I would like to have some audio and video calls with my friends on free. So, I want to use WhatsApp application. In order to make some audio and video calls on free, I want to use WhatsApp application. Because in WhatsApp, we can make unlimited number of calls on free. It may be audio or video or a text-based conversation, whatever. Now tell me, without installing WhatsApp into your mobile device, can you able to use that application to make some audio and video calls on free? No. What we have to do, go to the Play Store or App Store, install that mobile app, that means WhatsApp application into your mobile device. Then we can use that application and then you can have the conversation with the people in terms of audio or video, whatever you want. That means what? WhatsApp also one of the on-premise application which requires installation first. First of all, we have to install into your mobile device, then we can use them to perform the transactions, whatever you want. Now, so in this case, WhatsApp is one of the on-premise application which requires installations. Now, now in this case, let me give the note point here. On-premise applications requires the pre-installation of the software inside the local device. So first of all, we have to install, then only we can start utilizing that. Now, now can you give me some examples of on-premise applications? I have given one example. WhatsApp is one of the on-premise, which needs installation first. Can you give me some examples?
Go to application.
Skype, okay, right. Go to meeting application.
Microsoft.
Okay. MS Office. Hmm. Only these things.
Teams.
No more.
Yeah, Firoz, I have
Now,
doubt though.
now, in this case here, let's see. So whatever the mobile apps that we have, simply we can say all the mobile apps are comes under on-premise. That means inside your Play Store or App Store, whatever the mobile apps that we have, it may be technology related, banking related, finance related, insurance related, entertainment related, gaming related, anything. Whatever the apps that we have inside your Play Store or App Store, all the application requires installation first. First of all, we have to install, then only we can start utilizing that. Now, like the similar way, we have operating systems. It requires installations. Antivirus softwares. It requires installations. MS Office. It requires installations. Tally. It is one of the accounting package. To automate all your business accounts, we are using Tally. Tally also requires installations. And we have Adobe Reader, which is used to see the PDF files. If you want to prepare some PDF files, if you want to open the PDF files, we need Adobe Reader. Without that, we can't open the PDFs. So it requires installations. Media players, like as VLC player, MX player, whatever the media players are required to play some audio and video okay, files, then we require these media players which requires installations. Like the similar way, I want to develop a small C programming language application. So C programming language is on-premise software. We have to install the C programming language software in our local device. I want to build a small C++ application. It requires installation. I want to build a Java application. It also requires Java software into my local system. I want to build a small .NET based application. It also requires installation. I want to use Oracle database to store my business related data. It requires installation in my local system or inside my organization's server somewhere. I want to use SQL Server database. It also requires installation. Like that here in IT industry, whatever the popular programming languages, technologies, databases, and the tools that we have, almost all are on premise. Because in IT industry, okay, we are having few popular programming languages. Like whenever if you want to develop any project, the people are choosing either Java or .NET. These are the two most popular okay programming languages which are playing very major role in IT industry. If you want to use any database for your project, the people are using either Oracle or SQL Server. These are the two most popular databases which are playing very major role in IT industry, and everybody is using this MS Office tools also. They're using Adobe Reader also. They're using antivirus softwares also to protect the system from the unauthorized people and the hackers and the malicious softwares. So in this case, these are the most popular softwares which they are using in the IT industry or in the real world. But unfortunately, these all are on-premise, which requires installation. So on-premise application requires the pre-installation of the software inside your local device. Now, in this case, if you want to install this software, then we have to get the software first. But these softwares are not free. These are paid one. If you want to use operating system, it's a paid. That means license we have to buy. Antivirus, buy the license. MS Office, buy the license. Tally, buy the license. .NET, buy the license. Oracle, buy the license. SQL Server, buy the license. These are not free. These are paid applications. These are the paid softwares which we need to buy so that we have to do the huge investment. This is the first problem. In order to use this on-premise applications, first of all, we have to buy the software license by investing the huge amount. We have to invest some millions of dollars. Now, this is the first problem. Second problem is, once you are purchasing the license, in order to install that software into a local system, we have to maintain a high configuration server. If you want to install either Oracle or the SQL server to store your business related data, we have to install that software into your high configuration server. We can't install into my local system because my local system is having hardly 1 TB of space. For a banking system, 1 TB of space is nothing but nothing. Within one day, the whole 1 TB space will be full because they're having millions of customers. They're doing some billions of transactions per day, so that here 1 TB of space will be full within one day. Now, in that case, they need a high configuration server in which they need to install these softwares. So that in order to buy the high configuration server, they have to do the huge investment, millions of dollars. So we have two investments here. First one, we have to invest that amount in order to buy the expensive license of the software. Second one, we have to maintain our own physical infrastructure. That means we have to maintain our own server, which is having the capability to store some terabytes of information, which is providing more security for my data, which is providing more faster performance. So that in order to buy the high configuration server, we have to do some millions of dollars also. So in this case, whenever if you want to use this kind of on-premise applications, it requires the huge investment. But in this case, only the big companies can do that much of investment. Only the big organizations who are running their business in international market, those people can do that investment very easily. Then what about small companies, startup companies, mid-sized organizations? They can't do that much of investment. So in that case, what we can do? For that reason, when coming to the organizations, they are unable to capture much customers because the people are not ready to do that much of investment always. Only the big investors can do that, but the small organizations, startup organizations, mid-sized organizations, they can't do that much of investment. For that reason, when coming to the organizations, they have introduced a feature called as on-demand applications or cloud applications. Okay, on-demand or cloud. Then what do you mean by this cloud applications? What are the benefits that we have with cloud applications? Now let's see. Basically, cloud applications or on-demand applications does not require any installations. We no need to install anything in our local system. Now, here you can raise a question. Sir, if I am not installing the software inside my local personal PC, then how can we access? In order to access that application, just you need only two things. First one, browser. Second one, internet access. Without having any installations in my local system, without maintaining any prerequisite softwares in my local system, without maintaining any prerequisite hardwares like as 4 GB of RAM, 8 GB of RAM, 1 terabyte of memory, nothing, forget about all these things. Just we need a device which is having browser and the internet access capability to access your cloud applications. So cloud applications doesn't require any installations. We don't want any prerequisite softwares. We don't want any prerequisite hardwares. Just we need browser and internet access in order to access your cloud applications. Because the application is available inside the cloud. Cloud means what? Internet. The application is available inside the internet. So to access the internet, we need internet access. In order to access that, we need a browser. That's it. We don't want any installations. We don't need any prerequisite configurations inside our local device. Our local system is just a dummy system to connect to the internet. That's it. So in that case, we can raise a question. Sir, in my home, I have very old system is available. I have very old laptop which is having very less configuration, like some 256 MB of RAM. 256 MB of RAM. Is that enough? Yes. Because we are not installing anything in our local system. We are not saving anything in our local system. We are not running anything in our local system. Okay, so that here everything will be performing inside that internet. So to access the internet, just we need browser internet access without having any installations inside our local device. This is the major difference between on-premise and cloud applications. So on-premise application requires the installation, and the cloud applications doesn't require any installations. Directly we can access them with the help of browser and internet access. Clear? Understood the concept here? This is a basic difference between on-premise and on-demand applications. Let me give the note point. Cloud applications can be accessible by using a browser and internet access. It won't require any installations. It won't require any installations inside my local device. Just we need browser internet access. Now in this case here, what kind of devices are capable to access your cloud applications? Now let me explain. Now tell me, in order to access this cloud applications, what we need? Just we need a browser internet access here. Now tell me here, for example, in our real world, we are using various kinds of devices. Like we are using a desktop device also. We are using a laptop device. We are using a basic model of mobile, which is having a small display unit. Along with it is providing a small QWERTY keypad inside this. Few people are using smartphones. Few people are using tab devices. Okay, tab devices. These are the various devices, okay, which we are using nowadays in the real world. Now, in order to access this cloud application, we need two things. First one, browser. Second one, internet access. Now, let's come to the browser first. We need browser. Now tell me, upon purchasing a basic model of mobile or a smartphone or a tab, browser is inbuilt available or not? Whenever you are purchasing a basic model of mobile, inside the mobile, browser is available or not ready-madely? Yes. In smartphones also, browser is inbuilt available. In tab also, browser is inbuilt available. Okay, now in this case, in these three devices, a browser is available ready-made. Now, let's come to the laptop and desktop. If you want to use either laptop or desktop, first of all, we have to install operating system. Upon installing the operating system, one browser also will be installing automatically, right? Yes. So that we no need to install the browser explicitly. Browser is available in all the devices inbuilt. So we no need to install the browser explicitly in our local devices here. This is the first benefit. Second one, now we need internet access here. Now tell me, every basic model of mobile, every smartphone, every tab is capable to access the internet or not by using mobile network or by using Wi-Fi connections? Yes. Like the similar way, every desktop device and every laptop device is capable to access the internet by using a wide connection, LAN connection or Wi-Fi connections also. So that means when coming to the cloud applications, to access the cloud applications, we need only two things, browser and internet access. These two features are available in desktop also, laptop also, mobile also, smartphone also, tab also. So you can access your cloud application by using any one of these devices here. You don't want a laptop, you don't need a desktop here to access cloud application. Each and every device is capable to access your cloud application. We can access the cloud applications by using a desktop also, or laptop also, or mobile, or a smartphone, or a tab, or any other device which may come in the future, like as a Google Glass technologies also, or any other devices which may come in the future. Those are capable to access your cloud applications. So cloud application doesn't require any installations. These can be accessible by using any device, whatever we have, okay, in the real world. Because whatever the devices that we have right now in our real world, these are future compatible. These are cloud compatible. The future will be purely cloud applications here. So whatever the devices that we have, all are compatible to access your cloud applications. So that here cloud applications doesn't require, okay, any installations. You can access by using all the devices. Clear? Understood the concept now? Next. Now tell me, for example, now will you able to access this on-premise application by using all these devices? For example, I want Java. Can I use the Java from desktop? Yes. Can I use Java from laptop? Yes. Can I access Java from your basic model of mobile? No. Can you install in smartphone? No. Can you install in tab? No. Like the similar way, .NET we can't install. Oracle we can't install. Okay, and then remaining devices or softwares also we can't install. Few devices are supporting, few devices are not supporting. That is the problem. So that here, okay, so that here, when coming to that cloud applications are purely future compatible. Okay, because future will be purely cloud applications. Now, let's see. Let me give you one small scenario. Now tell me, almost 10 years back, okay, almost 10 years back in 2010, 2012, during that time, most of the people have started using desktop devices. During that time, okay, most of the people are using desktop devices. Very few people are using laptops at that time because expensive. Laptop is a bit costly. Now, now tell me, now in this 10 years of time, okay, what will be the situation? Situation is completely reverse. How many people are using desktops nowadays? Very few people. How many people are using laptops? Everyone. All the people are using laptops. Why? Flexibility. If you want to carry a laptop, it will be very easy. Just you can place inside a bag, you can able to carry the bag, you can go wherever you want. You can go to office also, your hometown also, you can do the travel also, anything. If it is a desktop, will you carry the desktop always? No, we can't carry. This is the problem. Now, now come to the scenario. In my laptop, what is the configuration? I'm having 8 GB of RAM. I'm having that 512 MB or 512 GB of capacity here. The same configuration is there in my smartphone. In my smartphone, I'm having 8 GB RAM. I'm having 1 terabyte of memory space also. So in this case here, whatever the configuration that we have in my laptop, same configuration is available in my smartphone also, in my tab also. In this case, whatever the operations that we are doing right now by using laptops, the same operations we can do by using, okay, smartphones also, tabs also. So in future, after 5 to 7 years, laptops may be there, laptops may not be there in the real world. Everybody can operate all the things by using smartphones and tabs. No desktops, no laptops in future. After 5 to 10 years, you will not be finding any laptop in our real world. As of now, nobody is using desktops. After 5 years, nobody will use laptops. Everybody will go with that smartphones and the tabs. So at that time, whatever the applications we have built right now, those applications should be accessible through my laptop, through my smartphones also, and the tab also, or any other new devices also. So for that reason, when coming to the organizations, they have introduced, okay, on-demand applications or cloud applications. Okay. This is a major reason behind this here. Future will be purely cloud applications. Okay. Now, let me give the note point here. Cloud applications can be accessible by using all the devices like desktop, laptop, mobile, smartphone, and tabs and any other devices which may come in the future. So whatever the other devices are available, which may come in the future, with all those devices, we can able to access that cloud applications over here. Okay, now clear up to this one. This is a difference between on-premise applications and cloud applications. Okay, now now let's see cloud computing. As of now, we know what exactly a cloud application and what is the use and how can we access the cloud applications we have discussed. Now let's see cloud computing. What do you mean by cloud computing? Anyone? Any idea? Every day you might be accessing so many social media platforms through your smartphone or laptop or desktop, whatever. Like we're accessing Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, so many social media platforms you might be accessing every day. In that social media platforms, in so many places, you might be observing this word cloud computing, cloud computing, cloud computing. Then what is cloud computing now? What exactly it is? Is it a programming language? Is it a technology? Is it a database? Is it an operating system? Is it a tool or is it what? Basically, cloud computing is not a programming language. It's not a technology. It's not a database. It's not an operating system. It's not a tool. Then what it is? Cloud computing is simply a concept. Cloud computing is simply a concept. That too, this concept is not new. You all of you aware of this concept. But just this word cloud computing may be new for you, but behind this word, whatever the concept they have, that concept you all of you aware of that. You all of you know this concept. It's a regular concept, general concept only here. Now, let me explain what exactly that concept here so that you can understand cloud computing very easily here. Now, come to a small scenario. For example, come to a general scenario. Let me explain a small general example. Assume that 6 months back I got a job in Hyderabad. Okay, 6 months back I got a job in Hyderabad. Since last 6 months I'm working for a company. Every month I'm getting some salary from my company. I'm managing with my family. That means my parents. Now recently I got married. Now I want to shift my family to Hyderabad. In order to shift my family to Hyderabad to stay with my family and my parents, I need a 2 BHK flat. Okay, I need a 2 BHK flat in Hyderabad. When I did some inquiry to buy a 2 BHK flat in Hyderabad, I got that information. To buy the 2 BHK flat, we have to invest minimum 50 to 60 lakhs rupees. Okay, we have to invest 50 to 60 lakhs rupees to buy a 2 BHK flat. But I don't have that much of budget. I don't have that much of investment to buy a flat of cost 50 to 60 lakhs. I can't take that much of amount as a loan from the bank because my salary is only 40,000 rupees per month. For 40,000 salaried employee, bank people won't offer 50 lakhs as a loan. Now, what can I do? Do I need to wait to shift my family to Hyderabad till I'm earning some 50 lakhs rupees? Which will take some 20 to 25 years of time to earn that 50 lakhs rupees. By that time, I may be there in the world or not, no guarantee. Then, what can I do? Rent, simple
Rent
concept.
it out.
If you are unable to buy a flat, then take it on rent. Simple. It's a general concept here. Now in this case here also, in the real world, we are taking so many things on rental basis. We are taking flats on rental basis to stay with our family. We are taking cars on rental basis to travel from one place to another place. We are taking internet access on rental basis. We are taking water facility on rental basis. We are taking electricity on rental basis. Now, when coming to the cloud computing is a concept which has given the idea that in the real world, people are taking so many things on rental basis, but in IT industry, we don't have any rental concept as of now. So if the people wants to use any software, they have to buy the license, which is very, very expensive. If it is a small software, license cost will be very less, so everybody can able to invest. If they want to use a very expensive software, like as a Oracle, like SAP, like as SQL Server, or any other expensive softwares, the people can't do that much of investment. It will be very, very huge investment for them. Because of that, the clients are not showing interest to use those softwares. Then why can't we provide these IT services also to the customers on rental basis? This idea has been given by cloud computing concept. So cloud computing is a concept which has given the idea why can't we provide IT services also to the customers on rental basis. So people no need to buy that complete software license. They no need to invest the expensive amount, in order to buy that license. Just they can able to pay the rental amount, they can continue to access over here. Why can't we provide these IT resources to the customers on rental basis? If I'm offering on rental basis, rental amount will be very, very small. If the rental amount is very, very small, everybody can start utilizing my services so that I can capture more customers also. I can get some more revenue. I can get some more profit out of it. I can make my business grow very fast. So for that reason, they have introduced a concept called as cloud computing. So, cloud computing is nothing but a concept which has given the ideas to introduce rental facility in IT industry also. Simply, we can say cloud computing introduced the rental concept in IT industry. Simply, we can say. Okay. Now, let's see in this case here. Let me give the definition of cloud computing concept here. Now, cloud computing is nothing but a concept which provides the various approaches of accessing each IT service, each IT service, like as ready-made softwares and the platforms and infrastructures over the internet by paying the rental amount to the vendor. Simply, we can say cloud computing introduced the rental facility in IT industry. Cloud computing introduced the rental facility in IT industry. So, cloud computing is not a programming language. It's not a technology. It's just a concept which provides a various approaches, various channels, various ways to access each and every software and the platform and the infrastructure on rental basis by paying the rental amount to the vendor. Like in the real world, we are paying the rent to the flat owner we are using on rental basis. I want electricity in my home. Do I need to establish a power plant? No. Contact the electricity department, access the electricity the whole month. By end of the month, it depends upon the usage, pay the rental amount here. Internet access on rental basis. Water facility on rental basis. Cars on rental basis. So many things we are using in the real world on rental basis. Now we can use this IT services also. That means softwares also, platforms also, infrastructures also. We can take it on rental basis with the help of cloud computing concept. Now, simply in one word, I can say, I think most of the people might be aware of that. So now everybody will be having a smart TV in your home to watch some web series, to watch some YouTube, and then so many movies also. So I think everybody is using nowadays OTT channels like as Amazon Prime, Netflix, AHA. Z5, Sony Live, Hotstar, like that you are using accessing so many OTT channels. Now tell me what are these OTT channels? Right. These are purely cloud applications. All the OTT channels which we are accessing, okay, those are purely cloud applications. It may be Amazon Prime or it may be like us Netflix also, it may be anything. All the content is available inside that. All the content is available inside that application. It may be audios or videos also, movies also, web series also, serials also. Every content, each and every content is available inside that. Just you have to subscribe, pay the monthly rental amount, you can access it. Now tell me, in order to access that OTT channel, compulsorily do you need a TV? You want a TV compulsorily? No. We can use TV also. We can use a laptop also, desktop also, mobile also, smartphone also, tab also. Everywhere we can access. So now in that case, if you are in Hyderabad city, you can access from here. When you go to your hometown because of a festival, we can access from there. In future, when you go to US, we can access from there also. From any place in the world, just with the help of browser and the internet access, we can access it. Because whatever the OTT channels that we have, those are purely cloud applications nowadays. Okay, the future will be purely cloud applications. That's what here we are having huge demand for cloud applications in IT industry nowadays. Okay, now let's see. So in this case, you can raise a question. Sir, as of now, we have observed what exactly cloud application and how can we access them, okay, on rental basis. We have discussed with the help of cloud computing concept. Now, who are offering these cloud services to the customers on rental basis? From whom we can take these services on rental basis? Who are all the companies or who are all the vendors are offering the cloud services to the customers on rental basis? Now let's see. For
AWS.
example, now assume that. Assume that, for example, today, after this session, I want to travel from Amirpet to Dilshuk Nagar. I want to travel from Amirpet to Dilshuk Nagar so that I want a car. But I don't have the car right now. Now, so that I want to take a car on rental basis. So that we are having so many cab vendors are available. So now who are all the cab vendors that we have in Hyderabad city? We have so many, like as Ola, Meru cabs, Call Taxi, Yellow cabs, and then Zoom cars, Uber. Like that, we are having so many cab vendors are available. Contact any of the cab vendor, take the car on rental basis, depends upon the travel distance, pay the rental amount to that cab vendor here. That means based on your utilization, we are paying that. That means pay per use concept. Pay per use. Depends upon your utilization, pay the rental amount to the vendor here. Okay, now, like the similar way here also, if you want to take this cloud services on rental basis, we are having so many cloud vendors. Like as the cab vendors, we are having cloud vendors are also available. Now, vendor means what? A company. Vendor means an organization. Okay, vendor means an organization who offers the cloud services to the customers on rental basis. Now, as part of this cloud vendors, we have so many cloud vendors are available in the real world. In IT industry also, so many cloud vendors are available. From those cloud vendors, some of the major cloud vendors are Amazon. Amazon is one of the major cloud vendor. Salesforce.com, Oracle, IBM, Google, Microsoft, Alibaba, GoDaddy, Adobe Systems, Navisite, VMware, Citrix. Like that, we have so many cloud vendors are available. These are all are the various organizations who are having their own cloud services which they are offering to the customers on rental basis. Like we have so many vendors From those vendors, some of the major vendors are Amazon, Salesforce, Oracle, IBM, Google, Microsoft, Alibaba, GoDaddy, Adobe Systems, like that, so many vendors are available here. These are the major vendors that we have in IT industry who offers their cloud services to the customers on rental basis here. Now, for example, Amazon is having their own cloud services. These services are offering to the customers on rental basis. Salesforce.com is having their own cloud services they are offering to the customers on rental basis. Oracle is having their own cloud services they're offering to the customers on rental basis. Like the similar fashion, each and every company is having their own cloud services they're offering to the customers on rental basis. So from these cloud vendors, one of the major cloud vendor is Salesforce.com. One of the major cloud vendor is Salesforce.com. Clear? So cloud services are not only offering by the Salesforce, we have cloud services from Amazon also, Oracle also, IBM, Google, Microsoft, so many companies are offering, but Salesforce is having huge demand in the market here. Okay, now, then what exactly this is Salesforce.com organization? What kind of services Salesforce people are offering to the customers on rental basis? Why this is Salesforce is in huge demand? Now let me explain one by one here. Okay, clear up to this one? We have discussed about cloud application, cloud computing, cloud vendors. Okay, now we are discussing about one of the major cloud vendor, that is Salesforce.com. Now, so basically, Salesforce.com is an organization. Salesforce.com is an organization which has started in 1990s by a person called as Mark Benioff. He is the CEO and the founder of this organization. Salesforce.com is an organization which has started in 1990s by a person called as Mark Benioff. He is the CEO and the founder of this organization. Now here you can raise a question, sir, when exactly they have started this company here? They have started this company in March 1999. They have started this company in March 1999. Okay, now here you can raise a question. Sir, Salesforce is a new technology in the market. Salesforce is not new. Salesforce is available in IT industry since almost 22 years. Okay, from almost 2002 till right now, this 2023. Almost since last 22 years, we are having Salesforce in our IT industry. Okay, so Salesforce is not new because so many people are having the question in their mind, sir, Salesforce is a new technology in the market. Salesforce is not new. It is available in IT industry since last 22 years, but since last 12 years, Salesforce is in huge demand in the market. Since last 12 years, Salesforce is in huge demand in the market. Why? Why Salesforce is in huge demand in the market? Because from the beginning of this organization, they are purely offering cloud services. From the beginning of this organization, they are purely offering cloud services. There is no concept of on-premise in Salesforce. In Salesforce, no on-premise concept, purely cloud applications. Now tell me how to access cloud application? Just by using browser and internet access. Do I need to install anything in my local system? No. We no need to install anything. In order to access your cloud applications from Salesforce, just we need browser internet access here. As part of our complete Salesforce course also, we are not providing any softwares to you to install into your local device. In order to access the Salesforce application, in order to do the practice, in order to work on the Salesforce projects, just you need browser internet access. That's it. Even though when you go to real time, same concept, no change at all. In the real time organizations also, to work on Salesforce projects as a Salesforce developer, then just you need a browser internet access. We don't want any installation. because from the beginning of this organization, they are purely offering cloud services to the customers. Now, in this case here, let's see why this Salesforce is in huge demand in the market here. While starting this company in March 1999, Mark Benioff has started this company in March 1999 in US in a two-bedroom apartment with two employees. While starting this company in March 1999, Mark Benioff has started the company with two employees in US in a two-bedroom apartment. Now, now Salesforce is having almost 1,50,000 customers. That means 1,50,000 companies are using Salesforce services from the entire world. In entire world, 1,50,000 companies are using Salesforce services now because because Salesforce is purely offering cloud services. Capturing 1,50,000 customers within 20 years of span of time is a very big challenge because during the time in March 1999, that means 1999 during 2000, we are having very good organizations in the market here. We have big giants are available who are having their own brand in the market, like Microsoft, and then Oracle. We have Google, we have IBM, we have Adobe Systems. These kind of big organizations are available who are having their own brand in the market here. In front of these big giants, capturing 1,50,000 customers in 20 years of span of time is a big challenge, but Salesforce people has achieved that because Salesforce is purely offering cloud services. From the beginning of this organization, they're purely offering cloud services to the customers on rental basis. Now, let's see who are using these cloud services from Salesforce, who are all the various vendors, that means various customers who are utilizing Salesforce services. Now, let me explain. Let's see. Just you can check it out how many customers are using Salesforce services. Salesforce customers count. Now we are having almost 1,50,000 customers are available. Salesforce boasts more than 1,50,000 customers worldwide. Within 20 years of span of time, they have captured 1,50,000 customers from different verticals, different industries, different portfolios, like as banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, pharmaceutical, manufacturing, consulting, construction, education. From the various industries, so many clients are using Salesforce services. Now, let's see who are all those customers are using Salesforce services. Now, let me show you. Let's see. Let me show you who are all the various customers are using Salesforce services. Now, let's see. Polycab. This is one of the Salesforce customer over here. Now they are using Salesforce. TVS, they are also using Salesforce for the automobile industry. Kalpataru, they are also using Salesforce services for the real estate. And then Kotak Mahindra Bank, they are also using Salesforce. Dermax, they are also using Salesforce. We have Rupeek, they are into purely mortgage, that means gold loans. They are also using Salesforce. Raymond Reality, they are also using Salesforce. Reva University, that means for the online education, they are using Salesforce. L&T Electrical, they are also using Salesforce. Like that. Hero Financial Corporation, for their financial automation, they are using Salesforce. TLC, they are into hotel management. Like for example, we are having OYO rooms are available here in the hotels. Like the similar way, TLC is also one of the hotel management application. And we are having Mercedes Benz, they are also using Salesforce. Pidilite, they are also using Salesforce. Ask, that means wealth management here, investment planning, they are also using Salesforce. Hero Financial Corporation, they are also using Salesforce. HDFC, they are also using Salesforce. They are into banking sector. Sectona, they're also using Salesforce. Flame University, they're also using Salesforce for the student engagement, like the similar passion. Clear, they're into tax management here. PP James, JSW Steel, Mahindra and Mahindra, House of Anita Dongre, they are into the e-commerce, that means online shopping here. Godrej, they are also using Salesforce. Tata Click, Balaji Refers, Aha, it is a OTT platform, they are also using Salesforce. Now, we have SP Robotic Works, Unimark, RBL Bank, they are into banking sector. Apsys, Leica Mobile, they are into the mobile platforms. Genpact, Panasonic, Cosmo Films, and the Titan, they are also using Salesforce. Next, we have Gemini Power, they are into energy division, electricity division here. Value First, Tata Trust, Hubilo, Razorpay, the Global Associates, Secutech, IDFC, Kalpa Power. Like that, here we are having almost 1,50,000 companies who are using Salesforce, including our Bharat Petroleum also, Penna Cement people, all the people here. Bharat Petroleum, Penna Cement people, Ranosys people, L&T Reality, NIMS Global, DMI Finance, Saint Gobain, Porter, Praxis, like that we are having almost 1,50,000 companies are available who are using Salesforce. Capturing these many number of customers within 20 years of span of time is a very big challenge, but Salesforce people has achieved that because purely they're offering cloud services from the beginning of this organization. Okay, clear? That's what here Salesforce is in huge demand in the market here. They have captured so many customers in the IT industry. When you observe the Salesforce market share also, when you observe the Salesforce market share also, 2021 market share of Salesforce, when compared with the other big vendors. Now let's see. When compared with the other big giants, Adobe Systems market share 3.9%, SAP market share 5.0, Microsoft market share 5.0, Oracle's market share 5.5%, Salesforce market share is 23.9%. So, in this case, here you can raise a question. Sir, suppose, for example, if the Oracle's market share is some 18%, then you can raise a question, sir, maybe after 2 to 3 years, Oracle may be a competitor for Salesforce. But we don't have any nearby competitor for Salesforce for next 10-15 years. This is one of the major benefit here, because between these two we are having almost 18.4% of difference. So Oracle people can't beat Salesforce here. So for the Salesforce, we don't have any nearby competitor for next 10-15 years. So your job will be safe on Salesforce for next 10-15 years over here. So that so many clients are adopting Salesforce services. Salesforce is the world's first company who introduced permanent work from home facilities for their employees. Salesforce is the world's first company who introduced permanent work from home facilities for their employee. The employee no need to come to the office in his entire lifetime. He can work from home. He can attend all the meetings from the home also. Now, from there onwards, other companies are also following the same approach. They are also following that permanent work from home facilities. Now, few companies are having still hybrid model over here. Even though in the pandemic situation, we are having plenty of opportunities on Salesforce, because Salesforce is purely cloud, so you can work from any place in your world. Like it may be from your home also, from any location you can work just by using browser, internet access. So we have plenty of opportunities on Salesforce in all the levels, from fresher level to project manager level, we are having plenty of opportunities. This is a major benefit here. That's what so many clients are adopting Salesforce services. So many people are using Salesforce also. So many people are learning Salesforce also. This is one of the major benefit. Okay. Now, So now let's see. As part of this is Salesforce, what kind of services they are going to offer? What kind of cloud services offering by Salesforce? Salesforce offers three classifications of services to the customers on rental basis. Salesforce offers three classifications of services to the customers on rental basis. Then what are those three classifications? Now let's see. Salesforce offers three classifications of services. First one, SaaS. Second one, PaaS. Third one, infrastructure. These are the three classifications of services offered by Salesforce to the customers on rental basis. Now, so now tell me, what do you mean by SaaS? SaaS stands for what?
Software as service,
Software as a service. Second one,
platform as a service,
platform as a service. Right. Third one, infrastructure
infrastructure.
as a service. Infrastructure as a service. These are the three classifications of services offered by Salesforce to the customers on rental basis. When you observe these three classifications of services, the last three characters are same. As a service, as a service, as a service. Why? Why they are exposing each and every feature as a service? Why they are not exposing as a product? What is the difference? If they're offering as a product, if they're offering as a service, what is the difference between these two? Either both are same, or do we have any difference? If there is any difference, what is that?
Because they are providing service on rental basis.
Now tell me in this case here, if they're offering each and every feature as a product, okay, if they're offering the features as products. Now, like for example, Microsoft. Microsoft is purely a product based company here. Now they're offering so many products, operating systems, databases, programming languages, CRM applications, version controlling, so many things here. If you want to use any Microsoft product, we have to buy. Okay, we have to do the huge investment, buy the software license, install into your local system. It may be operating system also, MS Office also, .NET software also, say Microsoft CRM also, version controlling tools also, SQL Server database also, anything we have to buy the license here. Now, but Salesforce is purely offering okay services on rental basis. So in this case here, if you want to okay offer on rental basis, then we have to expose them as a service. If it is a product, we have to buy. If it is a service, we can take it on rent. So Salesforce is offering each and every service to the customers on rental basis, so that here they're exposing each and every feature as a service. Services we can take it on rental basis. So products we have to buy. So for that reason, each and every feature they're exposing to the customer as a service. Okay. Now, then what kind of okay softwares are offering to the customer on rental basis? What kind of platforms they're offering? What kind of infrastructure facilities are offering? Now let's see. Now, first one, software as a service. Now tell me generally, what do you mean by a software? Software is nothing but a ready-made application. Okay, software is nothing but a ready-made application which we can use to automate our business processes. Software is nothing but a ready-made application which contains a collection of features which we can use to automate our business processes. Like for example, we have Microsoft Word. I think everybody is aware of that. If you want to prepare any documents, like it may be your Okay, business proposals also, quotations also, orders also, contracts also, invoices also, or it may be your resume also. That means profile also. We are preparing through Microsoft Word. Microsoft Word is a ready-made software which contains so many features inside that to prepare our own documentations. Once the content you have prepared, we can make the content look like attractive. We can apply some font, color, style, size, alignments, tables, images, pictures, hyperlinks, everything we can include. We no need to write any code. Everything is available ready-madely by using drag and drop features we can use directly here. So Microsoft Word is a ready-made software which contains a collection of features which we can use to prepare our own documentations based on the need. So in this case, we can say software is nothing but a ready-made application which contains a collection of features to automate our business processes. Now, in that case, if that software is exactly suits to your business, then we can take it on a rental basis. That means we can take it as a service. Whenever we are utilizing ready-made softwares on rental basis, then it is called as software as a service. Okay. Whenever you are utilizing the ready-made softwares on rental basis, then it is called as software as a service. Now, Salesforce offers a ready-made software on rental basis that is called as Salesforce CRM. Salesforce is offering a ready-made software on rental basis that is called as Salesforce CRM. Now, now tell me, what do you mean by CRM? CRM stands for
Customer
Customer Relationship
relationship.
Management. Okay, CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management. Okay, fine. Now tell me, what is Customer Relationship Management? What is Customer Relationship Management? Okay, Customer Relationship Management. How can we define? Now, let me explain. In the real world, we have so many businesses are available. Like every day, we are observing so many businesses, like as hotels, restaurants, shopping malls, supermarkets, banks, financial organizations, insurance companies, hospitals, educational organizations, construction people, everything. It may be any organization. It may small hotel to a very big IT company also. For every organization, what is the base? Customer. Customer is the base for every organization. Customer is the god for every organization because without the customer, we can't sell out the product. We can't offer the services. We can't generate the revenue. We can't get the profit. We can't survive in the market. So that for every organization, for every business, customer is the base. In this case, as an organization, it's my responsibility whenever a new customer is visiting my organization to buy a product, we have to collect the customer's data, we have to store somewhere. We have to collect the customer data, we have to store somewhere. Why? In future, I would like to communicate with my customer in order to collect the feedback, in order to conduct a survey, in order to give the information about some new products which we are going to introduce in future. So now in this case, whenever a customer is visiting my organization to buy any of the product or to use any of our services, we need to collect the customer's data. We have to store somewhere. Then where we can store? You want me to use a notepad to store the customer data? You want me to use an Excel sheet? No, I don't want to use a notepad. I don't want to use an Excel sheet. I want a separate software. I want an application in which I can store all my customers' data at one place. In order to automate, In order to store all the customers' data at one place, we are using the help of an application called as Customer Relationship Management Application. In short format, these are called as CRM. So, customer relationship management is nothing but a software or a tool or an application, so which is used to store all the customers' data at one place. He may be your existing customer, he may be new customer also. All the customers' data we can place at one place with the help of customer relationship management application. Now, by using this CRM applications, we can able to automate all the customers' interactions at one place. What are the various communications we had with the customer? All the interactions we can store at one place by using CRM application. Now, in this case, Salesforce people introduce a ready-made CRM application called as Salesforce CRM. Why? Why they have introduced this as Salesforce CRM? Why Salesforce CRM is in huge demand in the market? Salesforce people introduced this as Salesforce CRM in the year 2000. In the year 2000, they have introduced the Salesforce CRM. Now tell me, during that time, don't we have any CRM applications? Yes, we have so many CRM applications available in IT industry at that time. Like we have Sugar CRM, PeopleSoft CRM, Siebel CRM, Synergy CRM, Infor CRM, NetSuite CRM, Adobe CRM, Microsoft CRM, SAP CRM, Oracle CRM. So many CRM applications are available, but most of the clients are utilizing Salesforce CRM because Salesforce CRM is the world's first cloud CRM application that we have in IT industry. Salesforce CRM is the world's first cloud CRM application that we have in IT industry. Before this is Salesforce CRM, whatever the other CRM applications are available, all are on-premise. You know what is on-premise, what is cloud. You know this concept today here. Already we have discussed. So whatever the CRM applications that we have in IT industry, except this is Salesforce CRM, all are on-premise. Salesforce CRM is the world's first cloud CRM application that we have in IT industry. And that too, by using this as Salesforce CRM, we can automate all your sales processes, service processes, and the marketing processes of the organization at one place. That means we can store your sales related data, service related data, marketing related data at one place by using Salesforce CRM. The facility is available here. So that here, so many clients are adopting Salesforce CRM. That's what Salesforce CRM is, the world's number one leader in the CRM space. In CRM industry, most of the clients are using Salesforce CRM. Salesforce CRM has captured most of the IT market over. That's what we have plenty of opportunities on Salesforce. Okay? Now, so in this case, you can raise a question. Sir, you said that Salesforce people are offering a ready-made CRM application called as Salesforce CRM, which is used to store the sales data, service data, and the marketing related data. But we are into a different business sector, like we are into banking, we are into finance, we are into healthcare, we are into pharmaceutical. Then what about us? Do we have any applications from Salesforce to automate the banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, all these business processes? If no, at least do we have a platform from Salesforce through which we can develop our own applications? Yes. Salesforce is offering a platform also. Salesforce people are not only offering a ready-made CRM application, they're offering a platform also that is also called as Force.com platform, which is purely a cloud platform. Which is purely a cloud platform. Then what we can do with the help of this Force.com platform? By using this Force.com platform, we can build our own custom applications. Because Salesforce has given that sales functionalities, service functionalities, marketing functionalities inside this CRM application by default. But I want banking functionalities because banking processes are completely different. Banking terminology is completely different. The policies are different. The rules are different. Everything is different. Now, in that case, if you want to develop your own custom applications, like as banking, finance, insurance, healthcare, pharmaceutical, construction, consulting, education, anything, whatever you want, depends upon the business needs. We can develop our own custom applications by using Force.com platform. So, Force.com platform is used to build the custom applications. In order to build the custom applications based on the need, we are using Force.com platform. For example, banking applications, finance applications, insurance, healthcare, pharma related, e-commerce related, supply chain related, construction, consulting, education, like that anything, whatever you want, we can develop. So whatever the applications that you want, all the applications you can build by using Force.com platform. Now, in this case here, you can raise a question, sir, in order to build these applications, in order to develop our own softwares, do we need to write any code? Yes, definitely. To develop a software, we have to write some piece of code. Then what programming languages that we need to learn? What programming languages we have to use, okay, to write the code to develop my own application through Force.com platform. You want me to use Java, .NET, Oracle, C, or what? Do we have any programming languages which are designed by Salesforce? Yes. Salesforce people are offering two programming languages here. Force.com platform contains two programming languages. First one, Apex programming language. Second one, Visual Force programming language. These are the two programming languages, Apex and the Visual Force. Now, Apex is for what? Visual Force is for what? Basically, Apex programming language is used to build the custom business logics. In order to build the custom business logics in the application, like for example, assume that I have a registration form, any application here. Now, in that registration form, I have entered all the details over here. When I click on save button, with this details, a new record will be creating in the database table, right? Yes. How it is creating the record? Because of some business logic. Upon click on the save button control, some business logic will be available. Behind the button control, there is some business logic is available. It will get executed. It will perform the operations for you to insert a new record. Like the similar way, when you click on delete button, record will be deleted. How? Because of some business logic. When I click on cancel button, current request will be cancelled. How? Because of business logic. When I click on the search button, it is listing out all the searching matching records. How? Because of business logic. That means behind every button control, there is some business logic is available, which will do some operations for you. So if you want to implement such kind of business logics, then we can go with the help of Apex programming. Apex programming language is used to implement your own custom business logics to perform the operations inside your application. Now, the second one, Visual Force programming. Generally, visual means what? Screen, presentation. If you want to design any screens, like as login screen, registration form, search screen, change password screen, forgot password screen, like that, if you want to design any user interfaces, then we can go with the help of Visual Force programming. Visual Force is for designing purpose, Apex is for backend business logic purpose here. These are the two programming languages. Now, here you can raise a question. Sir, we are from non-technical background. We are from civil background, mechanical background, electronics background, commerce background, HR background. Don't worry about the programming. Don't feel alone. Don't feel about the programming language here. Each and every fundamental basic to advanced level we will be discussing in the class. It's not like as what is what concept high level. We are going to in detail discussion. We are going to discuss each and every feature in detail along with the real-time practical use cases. Every point I will explain, I will document in the notes also, and then I will be sharing that notes. I will show some practical examples in the class. I will be giving some assignments also to you to work from your home as well. So that here, don't worry about the programming part. Even though you are new to programming, even though you are having zero knowledge on programming, don't worry about the programming part. Everything will be discussing in the class itself. You no need to join any other institute for the programming languages here. Everything will be covered here itself. Okay. Now, it's a one-stop solution course here. Now in this case here, Visual Force programming. Visual Force is a web development framework which is used to design attractive and dynamic user interfaces. So in order to design attractive and the dynamic user interfaces, we are using the help of this Visual Force. So for the designing purpose, we are using Visual Force. For the business logic purpose, we are using Apex programming. These are the two programming languages. Okay. Now, so now by using this Force.com platform, we can develop your own applications, whatever you want. It may be banking or finance, healthcare, insurance, anything, whatever you want, you can develop. Once application development has been done, if you want to install the application, then we have to maintain a separate server. In Salesforce, you no need to maintain your own server. Whatever the server space that you need, all those server spaces will be given by Salesforce on rental basis. Infrastructure means what? Server resources. Server resources means what? Storage space. Performance features. Security features. Backup and restoring facilities. Disaster recovery facilities. Upgradations. These things are comes under server resources. So whatever the server space that you need to install your application, to store your data and the documents and the files, whatever the memory space is required, that memory space we can take it on rent from Salesforce. So Salesforce is offering ready-made CRM application on rental basis, platform also on rental basis, server resources, nothing but storage space also on rental basis over here. Now, let me give you one small general scenario. Now, I think every week you are going to a movie theater to watch a movie. Are you watching movies regularly every week? Whenever a new movie is going to release into that okay, market, the people are watching the movies by visiting the movie theaters. Now tell me in the movie theater how those people are playing that movie. How the people are playing that movie. Projector, okay, right. Now, now tell me here, almost some 10 to 12 years back, how the movie file will be getting prepared. The movie producer and the director people and a collection of people, they're going to be spending some 4 to 5 months of time. They're investing some crores of budget. They're preparing a quality movie file. Once a movie file is ready, that movie file they're distributing to so many movie theaters in terms of reels. Okay, sometime back, almost 10 years back. They're preparing that movie content in the form of the reels. Those reels are distributing to so many movie theaters, okay, to play the movie inside the theater. In every theater, they're having a very big device that is called as a projector. Through the projector, they are going to be playing that movie inside the theater here. Now, suppose if the movie is success, then they will be getting good profits. If the movie is failed, then they will be getting some crores of loss. And that too, whenever we are giving that complete reel to the movie theater, the people are making it as piracy. Next day, we are getting a piracy copy into the market. This is a major problem the people are facing in the cine industry also. Now, to avoid that problem, they are not using any movie reels. Nowadays, what they did, once a movie file has been prepared with a quality movie file, okay, by investing some crores of budget, they're preparing a quality movie file. Once a movie is ready, that movie file they're uploading into a cloud space. That means they're contacting so many vendors. That means cloud vendors. They're purchasing some space on rental basis here. In that space, they will upload this a movie file. So now if any of the theater people wants to play that movie, contact the producer here or distributor. Those people will be charging the money. They're granting the permission on the movie file to the theater people. In order to access that movie file from that cloud server inside the theater, they have to maintain a small satellite device. They have to maintain a small satellite device here. Through the satellite device, they can connect to the cloud server. They can access the movie file. They can play the movie inside the movie theater. Only one copy of the movie file accessing by multiple theaters in the world at a time over here. So that here, whatever the movie file they have prepared, they're not sharing the movie file to all the movie theater people. They're placing inside a cloud server. From there, only the authorized theater people can access the movie file. They can play inside the movie theater. So there is no concept of piracy concept over here. There no need to invest a huge budget to prepare multiple copies of reels. So just are preparing the movie file, placing into that cloud server. From there, the theater people can access it over here. Okay, this is how they are using. So now in this case here also, in order to install your application, whatever the storage space that you need, that storage space you can take it from Salesforce on rental basis. So that here Salesforce is offering infrastructure services also. Clear? Understood the concept here? These are the three classifications of services offered by Salesforce to the customers on rental basis. SaaS services, platform services, infrastructure services. Okay? Now, so this is the high level information of the cloud computing and Salesforce CRM. Okay? Now let's come to the course part. So what are the various modules we are going to discuss as part of this course? Let me explain first. Then I will explain what kind of materials and the resources we are providing to each and every student. Now the course duration is 3.5 months. Daily you will be having 2 hours of session. That will be from Monday to Saturday. Sunday will be the off. Timings will be at evening 5 p.m. IST to 7 p.m. IST. This is a new batch schedule that we are planning to start evening at 5 p.m. IST to 7 p.m. IST. Already 5 p.m. batch is already completed, so the slot is available. So we are starting a new batch. Start date will be 27th of November at 5 p.m. This month, the 27th, we are starting a new batch. Today is 16th. So after 10 days, we are starting a new batch that will be evening at 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. IST. And then, as part of this course modules, we have 3 modules are available here as part of this course. First one, configuration module. This is also called as consulting. This is also called as admin module. So admin in the sense, don't think like as network administrator people, like as installations, patch updates, not like that. Here as part of Salesforce admin means without writing any code, without using any programming languages, without using any technical skills, just by using mouse clicks, just by using drag and drop features, how can we develop the applications? We'll see. We'll see how to build application functionalities without writing any code. We'll see as part of this admin part. This will be purely no coding feature here. No coding feature, which will be having for around 45 to 50 days. 45 to 50 days. We are spending the time on admin part. That means for the first 50 days, we are not touching even a single line of code. Now. Then in this case, whenever we are implementing the features by using this admin part, there are some complex features may be there. There are some complex functionalities may be there, which needs the development, which cannot be possible through mouse clicks. At that time, we can go with the help of customizations. Customization, this is also called as development. Here we are going to discuss about Force.com platform, both Apex and Visual Force programming. It will be for around 2 months. We are spending 2 months of time purely on development. Every day we are going to be discussing about real-time practical use cases. Don't worry about the programming part. If you are having any phobia in your mind, like development is very, very difficult, erase that phobia here. Programming is not difficult. Programming is very easy, very interesting topic. Admin topic is purely boring topic here. Keep on, click on next, next, next button. Every day will be same story. But when you go to that, development, every day a new task, every day a new logic, every day a new requirement we are implementing, every day new feature we are implementing, so that we can improve our logical thinking. We can improve our knowledge also. We can learn some new things also, and then we can able to get some more career growth also here. You will be having plenty of opportunities on development side. Admin side, you won't get much growth. Once you are going to some 4 years, it will be stopped from there here. No opportunities from there onwards. Development, you will be having lifelong career growth will be available for development here. But people are having, somebody has created that phobia in people's mind. Development means people are thinking difficult. Programming is not difficult. It's very, very easy, very interesting. Now. So now as part of this development, we are providing integration videos also on free. Integration videos. Sometime before, integration was a separate course. There was a separate charge for that integration course. But nowadays, nobody is asking for the integrations, so that we are sharing that integration videos to all the people on free. We are not charging anything. And then, in Salesforce, we have a new advanced feature that is called as Lightning Framework. Lightning Framework. Here we have two frameworks are available: Aura Framework and Lightning Web Component Framework. It's an advanced feature here, which is a separate course. It's a separate course which will be happening only on weekends. Now, nowadays, if you want to attend the interviews on Salesforce, these three modules are mandatory. Compulsorily, we should have the Lightning Framework. If you are having some Lightning Framework knowledge, suppose if you are putting some 3 years of experience, in your profile, in that 3 years, if you are adding 1 year experience on Lightning Web Component, you will be getting minimum 15 to 17 lakhs of package. Packages are very, very high for Lightning Framework developers. So Lightning is having huge demand in the market here. Lightning is having huge demand in the market. So Salesforce has introduced Lightning in 2016. 2016, Salesforce introduced Aura framework, and in 2019, they have introduced Lightning Web Components. If you are having that knowledge of Lightning Web Component in your profile, you will be getting that very good opportunities. You will be a hot cake in the market here. Plenty of opportunities are available on lighting frameworks. Okay, it's a separate course. Once the development has been started, immediately the parallelly we can join this lighting framework in weekends. That will be happening only on Saturday and Sunday morning 7 o'clock to 7 to 9, 7 to 9 here, 2 hours. Now, these are the three modules are available here. Now let's see what kind of resources we are going to offer to each and every student. As part of this course, we are offering the course material. We are providing two complete printed books. One is for admin, second one is for development. We are providing two complete printed materials to you so that for your reference purpose. Now, next one, class notes. Every day I'm preparing some notes in the class. Like for example here. So in the previous sessions also, I have prepared some notes in the class as well here. Each and every topic I will be explaining in detail. I will be giving the notes also in the class. I will give the time to the people so that they can able to make a note of these points inside your book also. Everybody has to carry a notebook and the pen mandatorily to the class. Okay. So because here some people are thinking that just we can able to come to the class, we can attend the session, we can go back because we are getting videos. But because this is not the movie shows to just we can come and watch. So because these are purely the practical concepts here. So everybody has to carry a notebook and the pen mandatorily. Whatever the points I'm discussing in the class, you have to make a note in your book for your reference. Because for Salesforce, we don't have any books in the bookshops. Generally for Java, .NET, everywhere, other programming languages, we have the books in the bookshops. For Salesforce, we don't have any books in the bookshops. Okay, now. So whatever the material, whatever the notes that I'm giving as part of this course, that is enough to crack your interviews. Okay, now. And then recording videos. Every day the session will be getting recorded. Like today's session also recording over here. Today's session also recording over here. Like the similar way, every session will be getting recorded. This recording videos also we are sharing to you, okay, on the same day. Next. At the end of the course, we will be having the resume preparation sessions. How to prepare our own profile in professional format. For the fresher, how to prepare the profile. For experience, how to prepare the profile. And what kind of technical skills we need to highlight. How many projects we need to add. Everything we'll see as part of resume preparations. We are providing FAQ materials also. That means what kind of questions they are raising in the entry point of view. We are giving that FAQ materials also here. We are having the project explanation sessions also. At the end of the course, we are going to be explaining one real-time project to you. And along with that, we are providing the POC documents also, proof of concept documents also. So these are nothing but the real-time projects which we are sharing with you so that we can work on this project. The same project we can put in our profile also over here. Next. We are offering certification material. If anybody wants to do Salesforce certification, whatever the case studies, whatever the material, whatever the questions are required, everything we are providing to each and every student as a free. And then we are providing real-time use case documents. Once the course get completed, I will be sharing a real-time use case documents to you so that you can work on this requirement, so that you can share the same information in the interview point of view. These are the requirements which we have implemented as part of our project, so that we can explain this information to the interview people as well here. These are the various resources we are offering to each and every student. And one more thing, whatever the training that we are offering right now, it's not like as what is what concept. We are going in detail. Whatever the training that we are providing, with this one, you will get the knowledge equivalent to 3 to 4 years of experience. With this training session, so with this knowledge, you can add minimum 3 to 4 years of experience in your profile. And that too, once the course get completed, prepare your own profile and share the profile to our management people. Those people will do the marketing for your profile, because they're having the contact with so many of our clients also who are having the Salesforce projects. Whenever the clients are having any requirements, then they're sharing those requirements to all of you. So you can attend the interview, you can get a job also. Up to that part, we are helping to our students. Okay, clear up to this one? Now, so this is the information of the Salesforce CRM and the course and the resources which we are going to offer. If you are having any questions, then let me know.